Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new video. This is going to be my last House election prediction. Up until right before the election, it'll be either the day of the election or the day before the election. So, but we still have like 2 or 3, maybe 4 more presidential predictions to go before my last one. But anyway, let's get down to business. We're going to go state by state. I've got my favorite website, Wikipedia, here to help us out. So I don't forget the names of said candidates. Hopefully this will load. My internet's not all that great. There we go. Alabama. Let's see, any races here? I don't think there's any races we need to worry about here. I don't think so. Let's see, good old... Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. Sorry, it's very slow. So Alaska, Don Young, I don't see him losing re-election. He won by a likely margin back then. I only see that getting better for him. I think he's going to win by like 8 to 9 percentage points. Donald Trump will most likely get over 15% in Alaska. He'll probably get like 17 to 18% in Alaska, in my opinion. It's going to continue to turn red, in my opinion. I do have Alaska going as likely red. Don Young will win. Good old Arizona. Take a sip of drink while we wait. There we go. Let's take a look, see Arizona's first district, Tom O'Halloran. It's an R+2 district. Tiffany Shedd, not very well known. Plus, from the fundraising I've seen, I don't think she's going to win, so I'll keep it as likely. Arizona second, another R+, it's an R+1 district. Again, not well known. Brandon Martin, plus fundraising not doing well. I'll keep it as likely. Red. Let's see here. Arizona's 6th district, David Schweikert's district. Again, I don't see him, like, he won by a safe margin. I think he'll win it by a likely margin at the least. Fundraising does favor him. Let's see here. Arizona's 9th, Greg Statton. This could be a sleeper, but I'm going to keep it safe. He did win by 22 percentage points, but just keep that on the back burner as a just in case, I guess you could say. If it decides to get close out of nowhere. For Arkansas, we got to take a look at Arkansas's 2nd district. It's an R+7 district. French Hill is going up against Joyce Elliott. She's a she's a state senator, excuse me. So she does have name recognition amongst voters, but I don't see it being lean. I see it being likely. Fundraising does show. You know what? I think, yeah, I'll keep it as lean. I'll keep it as lean. If it's a wave year for Democrats, expect to go blue, which I kind of want to know how that looks. It looks really weird. It looks really weird. So I'll put that as lean. Fundraising does show Joyce Elliott kind of boosting up there. Good old California, everyone's favorite 55 electoral vote state. What the heck? Anywho, oh, I forgot to do something. Click. Okay. And California's 4th district, let's see here. It's an R+10 district. Tim McClintock is facing up against Brian Kennedy. I don't know why this is. I honestly think he'll win the seat safe. Honestly. Honestly, his opponent is showing eternal polls of him losing, so I don't see it going any other way. Josh Harder, the best name ever. California's 10th district. It's a even district. He's facing up against Ted House. Not a lot of name recognition. He won by a lean margin. I'll keep it as likely. California's 21st district. T.J. Cox's district. He's running up against David Valadao. It's toss-up currently. He barely won. I'm going to put his tilt red. I do think that this will flip to the Republicans' seat. Devin Nunes's seat, California's 22nd, R+8 district. He's running against Phil Arballo. I think it'll stay likely. I think Trump will probably do poorer in the district, but I do think Nunes will do better. Mike Garcia, I think he'll win by a tilt margin at the least. I think it's going to shock everyone when Garcia wins again. Fundraising does show Garcia actually pulling ahead of Christy Smith. California is the 39th district. Jill Cisneros district, an even district. He's running against the Young Kim. I do see Young Kim winning, which is a big. I think she'll win by a lean margin, which again will make people be like, "Huh, what? That's not supposed to happen." Fundraising does, or not fundraising, but polling does favor Cisneros as it does any other Democrat ever in the country. California's 48th district, the Harley Rodas district, is an R+4 district. He's running up against Michelle Still. I do see Michelle Still winning in this district by a lean margin, despite the fact that he won by 7 points in the district. Fundraising does favor Steele over Rhoda, even with the incumbency factor. California's 50th district, a vacant seat. We have a Republican, Darrell Issa, and Ammar Campa-Najjar? Sorry, I can't read that, but I do agree with good old 270's prediction of it going good old likely. There's also one more seat I want to take a look at. Where is it at? It's Katie Porter's seat. Where is it at? What? There it is. California's 45th district, a R+3 district. I'm going to put this as likely blue. I don't know why it is safe. She is running against a Republican, so I'm going to put that as likely blue. I think it's going to be the sleeper. That's my hot take of this video. California's 45th district will go blue, or likely blue, instead of safe blue. That is my opinion. Where is California? Is that it right there? Yeah, look at that district. California's 45th. There you go. Okay, next, yeah, that good Colorado. You can see that fire. Sorry, I can't say that on YouTube. Scott Tipton seat, I think this will go likely. An American First candidate is Lauren Boebert. An American First candidate is running in that position. I do think she'll win more of the vote than Scott Tipton would have. So I do think she's going to win by roughly this margin, maybe 7.5, 7.4. That's just my opinion, however. Let's see here. Connecticut. I don't think there's any races in Connecticut. Yeah, no races in Connecticut. I know there's none in Delaware. Florida, this is a good one. Let's scroll down to Florida. Okay. We've got about roughly 5 seats. I don't think, I don't think there's any candidates that I don't think there's any hot takes in this state. Florida's 15th district. It is an R+6 district. Ross Spano is facing off against, he lost renomination to Scott Franklin. Okay, this could be a, I'm going to put his lean. I can agree with that. It's an R+6. I do think Scott Franklin could end up winning this race, though he's running up against someone who actually has name recognition, though, but not much. Florida's 16th and R+7 district. Vern Buchanan is facing off against Margaret Good. I'm going to say safe. I think he's only going to increase. I think both him and the president are going to do better in this district. I think Trump's going to win it by roughly 12 percentage points, and he'll win it by 10 or 11. I do think he'll win the seat by a safe margin. Now let's move on to Florida's 18th. Come on. Safe. This guy has been nothing but popular. I think similar to this district, I think Trump's going to win it by a safe margin, and he'll win it by 11. I think he'll outperform Trump. He'll win it by 13 or 14. Florida's 26th district, a D+6 district, she's facing off against Carlos Jimenez. I see her winning it again. I think Murkisel Powell, she'll win it by a lean margin. She'll win it by 3 to 4. In my opinion, I don't see Jimenez actually flipping the seat. Next up is Florida's 27th district, a D+5 district. She's running against Maria Elvira Salazar. Don't know how to pronounce that name, but I think she'll win it by a likely margin, in my opinion. I'll agree with that. Let's see. Georgia. Let's take a look at good old Georgia. Let's see. Come on, there you go. There's only 2 seats. I think Lucy McBath will lose her seat to Karen Holdel. Karen, what was her name? Crap, what was her name? Karen Handel. Why did I say Holden? Rob Woodall. How am I having a hard time pronouncing this name? Rob Woodall an R+9 district. I don't know why the hell they have this lean blue. I'm gonna have it say it's going to be a close one, just for the sake of Rich McCormick not having that strong. Carolyn Bordeu. Neither candidate really has that much name recognition, in my opinion. But I do see this being a close one. I think this seat will just stay. If this was a midterm election for Democrats, a blue wave, midterm wave, I would see it going to the Democrats, but I think both these seats will go red. So there we go. Let's see, Hawaii, we don't need to take a look. Yeah, Illinois, there are 2 seats I want to take a look at in Illinois. Let's see here. This one right here, these 2 seats, the 13th and 14th districts. I don't know why Illinois 17th, who she's running up against. What? She'll win it safe. Fight me. Cheri Bustos will win her seat safe. Again, fight me. Again, I think Lauren Underwood will lose her seat by a lean margin. She will lose it to who's running? Jim Oberweis, the congressman who held the seat before her, Rodney Davis. I could see him winning it, but he'll improve on his numbers from 2018. Trump will most likely improve on his numbers from 2016. There should be no surprises there. Indiana. There's 1 seat in Indiana. Let's see here. Where's that Susan Brooks seat? She's retiring. Victoria Spartz and Christina Hale. This seat, I'm going to put as lean. I don't see Republicans losing it. I don't want to say safe. I don't. But I'll put as likely, because this is not a seat I don't think Democrats are most likely to be targeting this seat, but I don't see it flipping yet. Maybe next time in the midterms if Trump wins this time. Good old Iowa. I think Republicans are going to win the majority in Iowa, in my opinion. There are 3 seats right now. I think it'll be very close in Iowa's 1st district. Abby Finkener is going up against Ashley Hinson. Both have good name recognition. Finkener clearly has more since she's the incumbent. But the Iowa 2nd seat, I do say that going likely blue. Trump will definitely improve on his numbers in each of these districts here. But Iowa's 3rd, I think that will be the seat that flips out of all of them. I remember when Steve King's seat was likely. Now they have it safe because he lost. Yeah, fuck you, Steve King. No disrespect. But I do think Republicans will gain the majority. However, we still have a while before we flip Iowa's 2nd. Kansas, there is 1 seat in good old Kansas. That's Sheriff David's seat in R+4 district. She's running against Amanda Adkins. I'm going to throw another hot take. Ooh, Steve Watkins' seat. He got defeated, so he got beat by an America First guy, right? Yeah, he got beat by an America First guy, so there's no problem. All of a sudden, I'm wrong. Oh, wow. Sheriff David's seat, she won by almost a safe margin back in 2018, and even Clinton won the district. So I'm gonna keep it likely, but despite the fact that it's an R+4 district, I'm gonna keep it as likely. Let's see, what's next? We know no Kentucky, no Louisiana. Let's take a look at Maine. Let's see here. Jared Golden's seat, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna say it's going to be lean. Despite, I think Trump is going to improve on his numbers. He'll win the district by 12 points, but I think Golden will also improve on his numbers. He'll win by 3 to 4, just based off the fact that he's voting against impeachment. I think more independent voters in Maine's 2nd district will be like, okay, this guy's the big cheese. He's okay with Donald Trump. So I think they'll break for Golden. If not, they'll go for the Republican nominee. But I still think Golden will win in Maine's 2nd district. Let's see here, Maryland, Massachusetts. Let's take a look at Michigan. Good old Michigan. Okay, so we got 4 Michigan seats to take a look at. Fred Upton, he'll win his seat by a likely margin. Fight me. I think there's a chance Donald Trump can win the district safe, but I'm just going to say he's going to win it by 9, my opinion. Again, it's just my opinion. Who's Peter Meyer? Yeah, Meyer will win by a safe margin. It's a very deep red state, or deep red district. Elisa Slotkin, I am still standing by that she's going to lose. I'm still going to stand by that she'll lose. However, Michigan's 11th district, I'm going to say that'll go likely. I'm sticking by my word that Slotkin will lose. I'm sticking by that. Let's see, who's next? Minnesota. Now we must wait. Again, oh, Angela Craig. Haven't taken a look at that one. Incumbent renominate. Results void to the death of a third-party candidate. New election ordered. A Democratic loss. Huh? 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 I'm very confused. Very confused. I'm not even gonna touch that. Not gonna touch it. But I do think Jim Hagborn will win by a lean margin. Colin Peterson, I think he's got at least 2 more terms left in him, if not 1. I think he's going to win. If not, I think he'll switch parties and win like that, but I don't know. I think he's going to win narrowly. Very narrowly. It'll be very close. I think he's still going to win it. I still think so. Very popular in his district. He is. And he even voted against impeachment, so some people might look at him and be like, yeah, this guy's the big cheese. There's nothing in Mississippi. Missouri, there's that one Ed Wagner seat. Let's take a look. Come on, we don't have all day. I'm going to say lean. That's very obvious right there. Trump will most likely win it by a safe margin, if not likely. Montana, this one, so Matt Rosendale, in my opinion, he's R plus 11. What'd I say? He's facing up against Kathleen Williams, has little no name recognition, but I'm going to put it as likely, in my opinion. I think that's fair to say. I don't think Matt Rosendale is going to lose. Look at Nebraska. I'm going to have another hot take here. Another hot take. It's a toss-up district. I'm going to say that Don Bacon loses. I think whoever wins Nebraska second, that will help the congressional candidate down ballot in Nebraska second, which I do think that, what was her name? Started with a K, right? Yeah, Kara Eastman. She will win in Nebraska's second district. Let's see, Nevada? Do we have any races in Nevada when you take a look at? Yeah, Nevada's third district. I think she'll lose. Nevada's third district. Nevada's third district, I think that will go tilt to the, to Dan Rodimer. Dan Rodimer. I think he'll win. Actually, I think he'll win by a lean margin. Fundraising does actually show that he's catching up to Susie Lee. I think that is another hot take. I think Nevada's third will go to Dan Rodimer. It would be a fluke, 100%, but he'll still win it. New Hampshire, I don't think there's a race we need to... Yeah, I really don't think there's a race we need to take a look at. I thought Chris Pappas was going to lose his seat, but fundraising actually shows he's winning big time there. New Jersey, I think there's actually a couple seats in New Jersey that we need to take a look at. Let's see. New Jersey's second, I think he'll win by a lean margin, if not likely. Andy Kim's seat, I think that will flip as well, go to lean margin. Josh Gottheimer, he'll lose. I think Josh Gottheimer will lose by a tilt margin. It'll be a very close one. Tom Malinowski, yeah, he'll lose to Thomas Keene Jr., Big Tom. So all these seats will go red, in my humble opinion. Look at that map. It's going to become redder and redder. New Mexico, again, a lot of people are expecting New Mexico's second district to go blue. I'm expecting it, or excuse me, to go red. I'm expecting it to go red. Jatil Torres Small, not popular amongst the people who voted for her back in 2018. I think a lot of people are either not going to vote or going to vote for what was her name? Yvette Harrell. Sorry, I forget names. Not good with names. Give me a break. Let's see. New York, there are a couple seats in New York we need to take a look at. Well, down a couple, but you get it. All the districts are down here because it's so populated. Look at that. Sucks. New York's first district, I'm going to say likely. I'm going to say likely. He won by a likely margin. I don't see it changing. New York's second district, I'm also going to say likely. What's happening? Well then. Uh-oh. Guys. Okay, I fix. And New York's 11th district, this is a district that some people are going to say is going to flip, but I actually think that Max Rose is going to keep his seat. He's been running attack ads against Bill de Blasio, surprisingly, which will very help him amongst voters, since Bill de Blasio is a terrible mayor. But anyway, New York's 18th district, Sean Patrick Maloney. I do think, I think he'll win by a likely margin again. What was it? Fundraising doesn't look good for Farley. That's how you pronounce her name, I hope. New York's 19th, Antonio Delgado. Again, fundraising, likely. New York's 22nd, however, Anthony Berdinsi's running up against Claudia Tenney. I do think Claudia Tenney is going to win the seat by a lean margin, in my opinion. Oh, what? Wrong seat! Wrong seat! Wrong seat. John Katko's seat, however, fundraising and polling favors Democrats. Both of it does, and I do think John Katko is going to lose the seat. I don't remember who the nominee is. Dana Balter. I do think she's going to beat John Katko, despite that he's just a middle-of-the-road congressman, not that memorable. New York's 27th, Chris Jacobs, an R plus 11. I don't know why. Oh, that's why. Yeah, I could see it going likely. It's a fucking Trump 24 district. So, there you go. You know, upstate New York. There you go. Let's take a look. What's next? There's quite a few states we still have to look at. North Carolina, my home state. Republicans are going to be losing a couple seats here in the state of North Carolina because of redistricting. Who doesn't love redistricting? North Carolina's 2nd and 6th will both, they'll get redistricted. North Carolina's 8th, that'll go likely. Dan Bishop's seat, I honestly think that'll go safe, as well as North Carolina's 11th. Nothing to be talked about there. There you go. That's a fairly red map still. Fight me. Let's see, what's next? We need to take a look at Ohio. I think there's like 1 or 2 seats we need to take a look at there. Steve Chabot, he'll win by a lean margin. Michael Turner, Troy Balderson, they'll do fine in the state. Nothing to really talk about there. Oklahoma, Kendra Horn's seat. Polling, I seen one poll that had her up by 5, and I was like, this is a poll stupid as frig. This is a fluke victory. What? 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 There, it's a fluke of victory for Kendra Horn. She will lose it by 10 points or more to frick, what was her name? Something Bice. It was Joyce Bice, I think. Bice. What was her name? Stephanie Bice. Bice. It's French. Right? Sorry, I've been watching a lot of TFS. Let's take a look. Oklahoma. Oregon. There is one state I do want to take a look at. It's going to be another hot take. A lot of people are going to disagree with me on this. But fundraising is actually favoring the Republican, actually. Alex Scarlato's in Oregon's 4th district, and like Red Eagle agrees with me. He does. When I did my House election nights, I think it was part 9 or part 10, I had Alex Scarlato's winning Oregon's 4th, and oh my god, I can get, like, nobody commented on it, but I guarantee you people thought I was crazy, and then Red Eagle said Oregon's 4th could flip, and I was like, yeah, I called it first. Pennsylvania. Oh man, enough of me on a rant. Oh man. Brian Fitzpatrick say I think it's going to be very close. Susan Wild, yeah, likely. Matthew Cartwright. I'm gonna say Tilt Blue. This will be another close race. Scott Perry, I think he'll win by a lean margin. Connor Lamb, he'll win by a lean margin as well. So not that much change. Rhode Island, South Carolina, another fluke victory for good old Joe Cunningham. I think he's going to lose. Oh god, Nancy Mace is going to beat him into the ground, in my opinion. As well, Joe Wilson's also going to win safe. I don't know why they have it as likely, in my opinion. Like, I don't know why. Like, it's going to... Come on. Guys. Fundraising actually favors Republicans in South Carolina. Texas. Let's take a look at good old Texas. There are quite a few seats in Texas we gotta take a look at. Dan Crenshaw's seat. Come on, that's safe. Fight me. Van Taylor, safe. Ron Wright, that's safe. Texas 7th, I do believe, will flip. I do think Wesley Hunt will flip Texas 7th District. Fundraising does favor him. I haven't seen any polling from Texas 7th, so we don't have that to go off of. Michael McCall's seat, I can agree with Lean. Chip Roy, I'm going to say likely, not to give too many safe seats to Republicans. Pete Olson's seat, the 22nd District, I'm going to say likely. I think that's a seat Ronnie Jackson's running. Let's take a look at the Texas 23rd District, actually. I think this will stay blue. I think it'll stay blue. I'm going to keep it as Lean blue. Texas 24th District, I'm going to say likely, honestly. She's a very popular mayor. Roger Williams, I'm going to say safe. John Carter, I'll keep it as likely. Colin Allred, I'll keep it as likely blue. That's really weird. I'm not going to lie. That big district going blue. That scares me. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. I'm joking! Where? Okay, Utah. Ben McAdams' seat. I'm not gonna lie, he's very popular from what I've read. He's fairly popular, but I don't think he's going to win, especially if you take the McMullen vote out of there. I do think this will be a close race. I think Burgess Owens will flip the seat, giving Republicans 100% control out of Utah. Virginia. Quite a couple seats in good old Virginia. Let me take a sip of drink. Oh boy. This is safe. Sorry, Bob Good, great candidate. Elaine Luria. Let's see here, Virginia. She's running against Scott Taylor. I do think Taylor's going to get his seat back. I think he's going to win. Abigail Spanberger. She's running against Nick Freitas. That's who I'm thinking of, and I think she will also lose. For these 3 Virginia seats are going to go Republican, in my opinion. Fundraising actually favors Spanberger, if I'm not mistaken. It's either Spanberger or Luria. They favor one of them, and the other favors a Republican. But I think both seats will go Republican this cycle. I think that gives Republicans a majority in Virginia. I could be wrong. I don't think there's a seat in Washington we have to look at. I don't think so. I think there's one in Wisconsin. I could be wrong, however. If not, I think we're done. Ron Kind, I think he'll win safe. He's very popular, in my opinion. Okay, I think we're done. Holy crap, we're done. We're done. Come on. Sorry, I have terrible internet, and I just wish it would work sometimes. It just doesn't, you know? It just doesn't. So here's the map. Republicans actually gained a majority with this map. 218 to 217. Yep, they get a 1+1 majority. People are going to say you're wrong. Joe Cunningham and Kendra Horn aren't going to lose with the incumbents. And you know what? I'll be nice. I will be nice. Fair. I'm nice. I gave it likely. Anyway, guys, this is the Chaotic One saying peace.